Billy Butcher appears to be a superhero in The Boys Season 4, and Episode 5 could reveal a startling detail about the strength he gained from ingesting Compound V. After receiving a cancer diagnosis, Butcher told Huey that he had injected himself with Vaught's medication, but he didn't think it had any effect. Naturally, The Boys' 4th season Episode 4 experience with Ezekiel almost proves he is mistaken. Without some kind of talent, he could not possibly tear apart a soup. It's hard to tell what kind of strength the medication gave Butcher since he blacks out. The typical characteristics of a soup, such as super strength, speed, and endurance, are all part of Butcher's powers in The Boys comics. Except for when he confronts Ezekiel, he doesn't display any of these in Season 4 of The Boys. Even in that case, he destroys the soup out of despair. There are other abilities Butcher may possess that would enable him to deal this kind of damage, but the Amazon series deviates greatly from the original. There seem to be countless options, such as vein control and power copying. However, Episode 5 could provide some insight into Butcher's situation. The Boys Season 4, Episode 5 shows Butcher and the lads seeing a lot of animals injected with Compound V. Nevertheless, he seems to be more interested in the one that has received Temp V, and there may be a deeper explanation for it. In Beware the Jabberwock, My Son, when the boys find Newman's lab, Butcher releases a rabbit that was in a cage because it was overloaded with Temp V. It doesn't act aggressively like the other animals with superpowers, and the boys quickly explain why. Maybe a comparable physical manifestation of power will come from Butcher's use of Temp V. This is not good news for him because he might still end up dead, similar to the rabbit in Episode 5. However, Butcher may be able to wield this power without dying right away as he subsequently consumed actual Compound V. If Ezekiel had this skill, it would explain what happens to him when he almost kills Butcher. The former leader of the boys may be displaying both covert soup powers and the physical consequences of Temp V. Additionally, Episode 5 offers even another hint that supports this. In Episode 5 of The Boys, the rabbit isn't the only clue that Butcher possesses superhuman abilities. Even while it sounds insignificant, a phrase from also suggests this possibility. Butcher proposes that they leg it and preserve the final dosage of the soup virus for Homelander while the gang debates whether to use it to kill the animals outdoors. A monster, as Starlight refers to him, he is prepared to put their lives in danger to exact his vengeance. Then makes an attempt to show Butcher that he is not a monster by pleading with his humanity. Though the language employed in this conversation is fascinating, Starlight and MM's comments don't immediately leap out as an omen. There could be something horrible inside Butcher, considering what he does to Ezekiel. This phrase implies that Butcher, should he be a superhero, will not possess any ostentatious powers such as super speed or laser vision. More likely, it will be hideous, similar to the rabbit's fate. This strengthens the theory that there is something inside Butcher that is just itching to come to the surface. It's unclear if they have tentacles or some other hideous power. Hopefully, The Boys Season 4's next 3 episodes will explain Butcher's situation and whether it has anything to do with the Compound V he took from Frenchie. If he really does possess superpowers, it will be fascinating to see if previous episodes of the program hint to them. In addition to altering Butcher's destiny before The Boys Season 5, this event may also reverse Homelander's advantage.